The continent, which had been hidden in plain sight all the time, conceals mysteries that interest geologists and scientists. Earth is impressive enigmatic. There is no saying how many discovered territories and terrains prevail in the tapestry of this planet. Although geologists have scanned and surveyed nearly every corner of the earth, the possibility that might be a new continent hidden somewhere cannot be denied. In 2017, for instance, a team of geologists scouring the southern continent made a marvelous discovery that they dubbed the eighth continent of the world. Interestingly, the continent found was not secluded or isolated but was absolutely conspicuous. A detailed study by them is published in the journal Tectonics. Although the researchers tracked down this new continent only in 2017, the hunt had already begun almost 400 years ago. In 1642, a Dutch captain named Abel Tasman, in service of the Eastern India Company, was ordered to explore a southern continent on August 14, 1642. So this is 400 years ago. In 1642, this Dutch captain named Abel Tasman, in the service of the Eastern India Company, was ordered to explore a southern continent. On August 14, 1642, Tasman departed from Batavia with 2 ships sailing west to Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, as per a report by Princeton University Library. On his voyage to the continent, he encountered the local Maori Indians. However, his meeting turned out to be tense, as per BBC. One day, many of these people paddled out on a canoe and rammed a small boat that was passing messages between the Dutch ships. 4 Europeans died. This was the end of Tasman's mission. Tasman named the location Murderers Bay and sailed home, never to return on this land, although he did believe that he had discovered a great new continent. On this day in 1642 that Abel Tasman discovered NZ, he officially recognized as the first European to discover the New Zealand. His men were the first Europeans to have confirmed encountered with Maori. Map of New Zealand, copy from Color Transparency. It was nearly 375 years after Tasman's voyage that geologists stumbled upon this mainland. They announced the discovery by naming it Zealandia, based on the suggestion of American geophysicist Bruce Leydig, who described this region in 1995. New Zealander is translated to Tieru Amoyu in the Maori language. In a paper, researchers from GNS Science of New Zealand documented that they have had a dredge rock samples from the Fairway Ridge to the Coal City to analyze the rock, geochemical, and understand the underwater makeup of Zealandia. Led by Nick Motinia, they scanned the northern 2/3 of the submerged area where they unearthed pebble and cobble sandstones, 5-grain sandstones, mudstones, bioclastic limestone, and basaltic lava from a variety of periods are concluded by the radiocarbon dating. We are thrilled to announce that the Tierra Amur Zealander has just become the first continent to be completely mapped to these underwater edges. The rocks and stones were found to be roughly 95 million years old. So the rocks and stones in this new discovered island is roughly 95 million years old. From the late Cretaceous period, the granite and volcano pebbles were estimated to be 130 million years old. The earlier Cretaceous period, the basalts, however, were newer, probably about 40 million years old. And from the Oceanid period, it is kind of cold, said Moutinho per BBC. And de Tuclo, a geologist at a New Zealand Crown Research Institute, GNS Science, who was part of the research team, added, This is an example of how something very obvious can take a while to uncover. Although Zealanders is a vast continent that spans an expanse stretch for 4.9 million square meters, around 6 times the size of Madagascar, most of it is submerged under South Pacific Ocean. Only the area at the Bowes Pyramid on Lord Howe Island rises above the water's veil. It is the smallest, tiniest, and youngest of all known continents. So this is a wonderful news. So with time, we will see what then happens, or if there are humans living in this new discovered. Is not even new because it has been discovered about 375 years ago. It's just that it was not followed up. So we will see, because more informations will now be given out. We will now know if there are humans living there or what it's all about.